Okay, now we're going to take a closer look at throwing the knees as far as how you're setting up with your footwork, because really your power comes from your position on the ground as far as when you're moving. You've got him moving, but where your feet are is really important. So we talked a little bit also about how, from this position, clearly I'm going to throw a left knee. But sometimes, as I mentioned earlier, it happens that off of a boxing combination, or just off of here where he slips his head out to the side. Yeah. And I'm either here with my right leg in the rear position, but throw a knee as I pull on his arm up into the shoulder and on his head. I have to again stress it's the head, not the neck. But you can actually kind of from here, you can really kind of explode inward and pull him into the knee. But what can also happen is off of a boxing combination, I'm here, boom, and I just see the opportunity. My right leg is forward, but this is the angle that's available, which means if I were thinking of throwing my left knee, I can't get to that spot. So what I do instead is I'm going to replace, at the range of these, replace this foot with this one as I shuffle, and this knee is going to come up and forward. It's kind of a rolling motion where it comes like this. All right? It's a quick shot that sneaks in under. He can't really defend against it. Sneaks in under his guard. And again, he's thinking of my hands. Boom, and often say a hook where I'm here off to the side, to the left side. Then I can grab his head, boom, and I can shuffle in. Just as I'm grabbing, this knee comes, boom, forward, and I can push him off and then continue hitting. Or I might even throw the knee, push him off my footsteps, and then I follow him with a kick to his thigh. So as the range changes, your set of tools also changes to where if he's moving out of knee range, you can see him retreating into kicking range, and you catch him just as he's moving into that range. Now going back again, you'll notice that there's a whole idea of one foot replacing the other in some cases for shuffling kind of maneuvers to set up your knees. When I've got him here in one position again, I might be setting these up the front, but I notice that he's open on the sides. All right. Now there are angular knees and then there's these side kind of round knees you can get him with from here as well. But you have to replace your foot. My left foot replaces my right, so my right leg can come up, and I'll circle it and then drive it in. It hits about as hard as a good solid body hook. So from here, as we're working, boom, throwing those knees, I'll pull them off balance. I throw a knee, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle. All right? I throw my right knee, I'm going to shuffle my left foot to my right, to where my right foot is, and then from here, my knee comes up and out, I bring him in. I actually pull him into the knee as I'm throwing it in from the side. The knee comes up and then cuts in, okay? It really hits with a decent amount of impact. Throw the knee, boom, throw in the knee, pull him into that pocket, and then boom, shuffle around, and you can get him. Sometimes you can wheel your way all the way around, where you're here, you're throwing knees, and you can really come all the way around and throw that knee right in on those ribs where there's they're just exposed. There's a vulnerable spot there. So there's some more insight also into what you're doing on the upper body to manipulate him and move him around, how that combines with your footwork to set up the power for your knees.